what I'm using to clean this fan, Toyota's rocket blower. You see a lot of dust coming out. Make sure if you're gonna brush it, make sure you don't pushing too much on the fan, because you can damage the engine inside the fan, and that will be no good. Afterwards you will start hearing like a crackling noise. It's possibly where the motor goes wrong. Now, if you can see this dust and fluff also on customers' computer, and it's quite usual. Pretty much every second cleaning I'm seeing this dust and fluff. So yeah, just to aware you guys, make sure do this cleaning. It's quite important for computers, so definitely do that. It's well worth it. You don't want to go your computer faulty where pretty much when you fry motherboard, when you fry graphics card or CPU, it's pretty much sealed the deal. So yeah, using a regular microfiber cloth, I'll just clean old thermal paste out from the fan, maybe a little bit blow it. If you can see through, there is no dust, that's just fine. So also don't forget to clean the CPU. You don't have to touch the graphics card. There's like a sticked kind of thermal thing on that, like a rubber. Just leave it there. It's kind of looks like a bubble gum or something like that. Leave it on, definitely leave it on. Care just about the CPU if you're gonna clean it. Now there is a, as I said before, Arctic MX2, good stuff. And what I'm doing, maybe too much, a little drop in the middle of the CPU. It's just enough. And when you put your fan, your cooling back on, by a little press with your mouth outside in the middle, and that's it. Now let's screw this on the top again where it should be. One, don't tighten it up just yet. Sorry, I'm just doing updates on the other computer over here. Don't tighten it up just yet. Both of them evenly. Kind of same time, so the thermal paste spreads nice. Okay, now the fan back on. 2 screws, black ones, which have been holding the fan. And here comes the moment. Plug your fan back on into the socket. Simple as that. Cool. Now let's put the motherboard back on. What I recommend, again, lift all the cables so you won't forget any below. Then you're not gonna plug them. I did it numerous times. You don't want to take it apart again. So maybe start from the front headphone or earphone and microphone sockets. Put them back into the bracket. There's also a screw for volume control. Where you put them back, the motherboard should just drop down like it was on the place, as it happened in my case. And yes, see, I forgot one. No big deal. Kind of drops inside, and it's back on the place. Now I'm gonna plug back on all the cables. So don't forget those 2 screws which we placed below the CD-ROM drive. Where's the white arrows? Put them back on. not anywhere else, because afterwards you would not be able to screw the bottom, the top plastic part on the laptop actually. Now let's have a look, because I think VGA cable was above. No, it wasn't. Great. So if you just kind of wind it up on it, the top plastic part, you see there's one cable over here, one cable over here, which goes directly into this socket. There's a touchpad socket goes right below the VGA cable, and there is a power button cable which goes right from the touchpad. Cool. Let's put it back on. So I think now we can put the top plastic. Make sure you have all cables which still needs to be plugged into the computer. Make sure you have them out before you seat it on the plane. This one is trying to hide. Just gonna bend it a little bit like that. Should be fine. Now what you can also do before you actually plug all the cables, to make sure that everything is sitting quite nicely, you can simply close your laptop, turn it all over, and again these things, just put them together. Nice. When I open the laptop back on, I plug all the cables. There was a power button, now there is a touchpad. First of all, cable in, then by switching sides. One in. This is like a different type of socket. Second in. And that should be us back on the place. Now, cards back on. Fine, guys. Putting back on 5 screws, which holding through the motherboard, top plastic. All of them are placed below the keyboard, which is the next step, and it's pretty straightforward. Also, on the bottom of your keyboard you have your 2 screws from previous dismantling. You can take out the keyboard cable this way, and by first of all pre-open them, sorry that my hand is on the place. When it goes in evenly, again one side, other side, and that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of chips goes on place, and the whole keyboard just clicks on place as well. There's 2 screws to hold it on the place, and the plastic cover for them, being the sensitive one. I recommend to fit just one side, then other side, and then from right to left. By pushing, sliding. Nice, top is done. Close it, turn turn it around, and now it's all about just screwing. And because I have all screws taped where they've been, below the battery screws on the bottom of the battery, there's 3 of them, there's 3 of them over here. I screw them on place. I'm not gonna put battery just yet. I screw all the other screws, they are all the same. I see F6 all over the place. Yes, that's right, all over the place, F6. Now, just to show you, and then I'm gonna just stop video because I'm pretty sure you can do screwing part yourself, but just to show you how to put the RAM inside. First of all, slide in the stick, the bottom stick, this way from the top, and then put it down. Don't be worried to put a little bit of pressure when you're sliding it in, so it sits on the place and then goes down. If you start up your computer, it's gonna do just a beeping noise or nothing is gonna show up. Open it up, and first thing you're gonna check is the RAM. Slide it in like with the Wi-Fi card, then put it down, clicks on the place. Pardon me. Slide it in, then put it down, clicks on the place. Quite straightforward. Okay guys, hope it helps you. This was the video how to clean out your L300 Toshiba laptop.